Okay, time to, you know what, not predict the 11. We're not going to predict it. I don't think we can get in the mind of Mikel Arteta and try and guess what he might do. He might take it seriously. He might rotate. There might be players who have had injuries who are having to... Nice Timber played through some stuff, a Saka, whatever. Let's just give the 11s we want to see. Arsenal are rocking up to Anfield. It's always an occasion when Arsenal play at Anfield against Liverpool. Yes, there's nothing on the line. There's an opportunity to see how maybe some players handle it, see how others do. I've got an idea for just mixing things up and just trying it. So let's do it. Let's go through the 11 we want to see. Would anyone rotate the goalkeeper?
No, I wouldn't.
No, not for this one.
I agree. I wouldn't.
Liverpool away is...
19. I'd stick with Raya. Cool. So let's build our back four. Right back. Who would you go for?
Ben White?
I'd go Ben White. Timber picked up another knock. By all accounts, he's been playing through injury for a large part of the season.
That guy's definitely playing for injections.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, look, you can tell, man, the guy's down 70th minute of every game. He's coming off an ACL and he's banged out, 50-game season? That's not normal.
Yeah, so with that being said, I mean, I had heard that as well, that he's playing through injury. So he needs a rest, man. He's give it his all. He's had a good season, one of the better players for Arsenal this season. Ben White needs minutes. And so, yeah, this game would be perfect.
I don't want to see Timber on the pitch for the next 3 games. That's it, done. We've eased White in.
He's one of the ones that you can pat on the back.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job, son.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Right. Yeah, it's true. Thank you for your efforts. Fair play. You fought, you stepped up. And do you know what? His performances, even in our dark moments, were some of the
See, I'm not that much of a negative bad guy. I'm not trying to get he's still being paid, but I'm like, this season, can't fault you one bit.
I would definitely say, I mean, I said it already, but I'd reiterate, he's been one of our best players
Top
this
3.
season.
Mm-hmm. Top 3.
Yeah, I have him up there. So well done, Jurgen Timber. Get a well-deserved rest. We all agree it's Raya in goal and Ben White right back. William Saliba, would you start him?
What's the options, though? That's the thing. So, yes.
Yeah, I would. In fact, I don't want to preempt it, but I'll definitely play Saliba.
Yeah, fine, cool.
Yeah, no options. Ideally, no, but no options.
Left centre-back, I want to fly in early. I want to see Calafiori there.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah, why not? Kivior's done great. Kivior's done really great, but I think there's a good chance that his stock has gone up, that clubs will come in for him, and Calafiori has played centre-back for Italy and Bologna, very sought after last summer. I think you almost saw in that one cameo against PSG the pros and cons. He can be a real bulldozing option up and down. He can put a decent ball into the box, but on the other side, struggled a little bit on the defensive side, caught out of position once or twice, but then got in some kind of needless scrap. He's still a young player. People forget he's younger than Martinelli and Saka. So, it doesn't strike you as that young, but he is. I'd like to see him at left centre-back with Saliba. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting development. I mean, personally, I would go with Kivior. I would reward him. I mean, if you recall a few weeks back, Peter was saying that Ben White should play instead of him because even though Ben White is not left-sided centre-back, Peter just didn't have faith in Kivior. And what he's done is he's come in and he did really well. He's exceeded expectations for a lot of people. So I think to reward him, he's not played a lot of games other than, through coming in at the end with Gabriel. I would reward him by seeing out these last 3 games. But
okay, Calafiori for me, Kivior for you.
Kivior for me.
Kivior for you.
Just because he has he's had game time recently, but all season he's been pretty fresh, so deserves his spot. And when we move to left back, I'd probably bring in Calafiori there.
Yeah, I hear that, and there is a temptation because you could just take Lewis Skelly out, but I'd quite like to see Lewis Skelly versus Salah.
Yeah, I mean, I like Lewis Skelly a lot. It's just another one where, he's done his thing. Every time called upon this season, he's done his thing. So maybe this one, give someone, Calafiori, someone who needs to start doing his thing. I know injuries have been part of the reason why he hasn't, but even when he's played defensively, he's been a bit... What better way to prime for next season than playing Salah now?
Yeah, fair play.
I would go with Lewis Skelly as well. I mean, I have to say that the game against PSG, the second leg, probably was his least effective game since being in the team. But then that's notwithstanding, he's been brilliant. And I think he's another one that I would probably let him see out the season. It's a big one for next season. I mean, he's still very young. The more games, the better. If we bring on Calafiori for minutes later on in the game, then I'm fine with that. But I would start Lewis Skelly.
Okay, we're building our midfield then.
Again, not much options, man. If we had that, where's El Nene when you need him, man? Because he would be starting this game.
Yeah, would be. You're right. Well, I'll fly in. I'd go Erdegaard, Partey, Marino. I'd take Rice out. I think he needs a rest.
He's the one out of everyone that, I'd say needs to rest. So I agree with that.
Erdegaard.
Sorry, you went who? Sorry,
Erdegaard, Partey, Marino.
Erdegaard. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah,
Just
could throw Jorginho in there, away game.
I think Jorginho can come on. I think
Injured, no?
No, he's back. He was on the bench.
Back, yeah.
For
Oh shit.
PSG.
Yeah, cool. Even
I think
Partey's
Rice does
another
need
one,
a
maybe.
rest, but knowing Rice, he'll want to play though. And the man's
I'd
got
keep
any.
one of Partey or Rice in there, and I'll go with Partey.
it's
'cause he
Liverpool
missed a
away.
game recently, so yeah, and then Jorginho can maybe start.
Yeah, I mean,
the last home
this
game.
is the kind of game that Jorginho would do well in, actually. A game like this. So yeah, I would have no problem with him in starting. It's about time we saw him in an Arsenal shirt again. Yeah, he's going to be moving on at the end of the season, right?
Yeah, Flamengo deal all agreed, so he'll be off.
So yeah.
Yeah, which reminds me actually, that Newcastle game. I'm so used to us ending the season at home, but obviously all the lap of the pitch and the thanks for the season, all that is going to come quite soon. This season's I haven't known a season go quicker than this. It's absolutely flown by. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
About this campaign, maybe it's the extra football with, you got to think we had a Carabao Cup run we normally don't have, and we had extra Champions League games, and we went further in the Champions League. So maybe just the extra games.
That's the older you get anyway in life, the quicker years move, I think.
That's so great to hear.
So you're getting on.
I feel brilliant.
Am I lying, Laurie? It's true though.
Why are you asking?
I'm just saying. There's steps
I
on
would disagree with
this
that.
table.
They normally say that when things are going well, things go quick. I'm not so sure if they've been going well in the last few weeks, but
that's a good point. All right, well here we are. It's May, and this
James is getting
this
on,
show
and that's
took
the
a very
predicted 11.
Do we,
Shows a very
by the way,
different-
talking about Partey, do we know anything more about the status of his contract?
nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Would you guys?
Yeah,
in
give him a
favour of
year.
Him staying?
Give him a year, man.
I would,
2 years, whatever. Yeah, give him 2
especially
years.
with Jorginho going.
Partey, Zubimendi, Rice. That's an unbelievable set of central midfield /6 options there, as in number 6 options. Yeah, but then the question is it time to kind of reinvent our midfield and move on and do something different? I don't know. But I thought Partey made a big error on the goal for the Hakimi got me. What was he doing? But otherwise, I thought you got the desired effect. Partey comes in and we took control. We started running things.
It's interesting with that because if you look at Partey's stats of the game, they weren't that impressive. I mean, I think I saw a stat with him giving them away possession 19 times, which seems incredible because the aesthetics of it was that he did seem to improve us.
He looked on the eye like Arsenal played better.
But then when you analyse the stats and then you throw in the fact that he was definitely at fault for that second goal, that pirouette, I don't know what was all that about. He lost concentration there. But listen, overall, again, a bit like Jurriën Timber, he's been one of our best performers this season.
And I would like, available,
yeah, and I'd like to see the club reward that by at least offering him a deal. Whether he takes it, I'm not so sure because I was hearing that he was after a 2-year deal, not a 1-year deal. So I hope they can sort that out.
That was all reported. So Erdegaard, Partey, Marino. The front three gets interesting. Who wants to fly in first?
Listen, I want to see 1 year in him, man. I mean, I'm still shaking my head as to how that guy didn't play a single minute. Maybe you guys can. I've not had a chance to speak to you about it, but to me, that was almost criminal the other night. Him not getting a single minute. In a situation
That was
where
bravery, Arteta. For that.
Yeah, Arteta was asked in the press conference, and he just skirted around it.
What did he
talking
say?
about minutes, sometimes it's different circumstances.
Played a lot, different context.
Is it just me
played
though?
more
I mean,
than
like
Obviously.
you guys genuinely. I mean, I've not had a chance to speak to you about it, but I was
Should have,
sitting
yeah.
there, totally in bewilderment as to how, especially when you're given his attributes, his pace, his directness, his ability to take players on, ability to shoot from outside the box. Why you couldn't give that guy at least 10, 15 minutes in a game when we needed to score at least 2 goals?
I can't answer it. I absolutely cannot answer it unless, I don't know unless there's an injury we don't know about. I've got no idea.
Something happened in training? Has he upset Arteta?
I have no idea. I can't understand it. It really winds me up. But it's not the way Arteta wanted to go with it. When you look at the minutes he given Lewis Skelly, you think, well, it's not an age thing then.
No.
Is it just a general readiness thing? But it's hard to know. I would start Waneri on the right for what it's worth. with Trossard up front and Martinelli on the left, and I'd give Saka a rest. That'd be my front three.
Yeah, can go with that. Don't really care.
Superb, brilliant, thanks.
Yeah,
I mean, the Saka rest is all like everything else. It picks itself anyway after that, unless you're bringing Sterling in.
I might be tempted to go Mourinho.
Go back
again
to
up
Chelsea
top.
now.
I mean,
to be honest.
Who? Sterling?
Yeah, there's nothing left, is there?
No, what you mean?
Yeah, you can go home, man.
what's that?
Sterling.
What about him?
No, you may as well go back to Chelsea now.
Even Jorginho, Flamingo, find your ass early.
He probably will get some minutes
head
on
start.
Sunday. I mean, he used to play for Liverpool. Maybe that might put a rocket up him. I don't know.
No.
Imagine now he looks brilliant. Imagine these last 3 games, Sterling just rediscovers the old form.
He's definitely not going to start though, is he? I mean, he's been.
No, he might do. He might do.
I doubt if he'll start. He might get some minutes.
I doubt it.
Waneri, Trossard, Martinelli. That's my 3. What's yours?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
I would go with
So anything we really disagree on then, the midfield and front three we all agree on. We disagree on, you guys would go Kivior. You'd go Kivior with Calafiori left back. You'd go Kivior centre back with Lewis Skelly left back.
Yeah.
Whereas I would go Calafiori centre back with Lewis Skelly left back. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Arsenal go to Liverpool to save face a little bit, to show a little bit of pride, a little bit of heart. And by the way, it's very easy for us, feeling flat. Cold water's been poured on our season. It is done. But we are being chased by those below us. And crucially, let's just try and say something to Liverpool. Let's try and just say, remember, we have top players too. We've been miles off it, but we're gonna do something in the summer to try and catch up and nick your title from you. But hard to feel that from the team right now. But strange things happen in football. Big thanks to Laurie. Big thanks to Turkish. Subscribe to AFTV. Hit the like button. Enjoy this video, and we'll see you very soon.